When was the last time you played a game where you really felt something, made you enjoy every minute of the game, enjoyed the side content and you did not rush like you do with every other game? Directors putting every detail to make this game look good, to gather your attention every time and all the time. For me, this game recently was Final Fantasy XVI. Well, not recently, but I was busy doing other things and stuff. Anyways, this game is pretty great. This game is pure cinema, like literally. Every Final Fantasy game feels like a long-ass movie on crack. But Final Fantasy XVI really lays its focus on this. It turns fights into these cinematic, grand gameplay experiences, absolute over-the-top mega fights. Man, only just the first 3 hours are enough, like holy shit. Also showing off why cinema can't do the things that games can. Building a world and experiencing it firsthand. Just walking around this digital landscape makes me cream every fucking time. Building a personal relationship with the hideaway, for example, over the course of the game. Running through the whole thing. Listening to the NPCs just waffling about the current changing situations and taking their side quests on. Interacting with characters, it's all so well crafted and it feels thick. The conflicts of regions and characters, multiple foes and just this strong, lenient story, and seeing Clive grow to this peaceful, hopeful character. And all is coming down to fighting Ultima. Even though this shit was kind of expected, this still hit hard. The only thing that hit harder was the final boss fight. The music and Clive. I don't like Ultima as a final villain here, but I loved how petty and stupid he was. And this Azura's Wrath ending, like damn! Just an angry, masculine man against a god is enough to say it's a banger game. Mankind vs. God. A trope that's just in pretty much every JRPG. The hope and strength to surpass a bad-driven god who wants to destroy mankind. This shit will always be peak. It's so hard to describe the scene. I think the only 2 words I have is denial and pretty. And just thinking about how much of a banger this song is, it just hits right through your fucking heart. It's just one of the most beautiful endings I have witnessed. I thought about it several days after seeing it. Just how the first piano sound starts. This magical, melancholical voice coming on. And man, bro, what the fuck? Clive is dead? First of all, this book was written by Clive. Clive likes taking up names to further the legacy and cope with the deaths. Also, he was talking about how he would pick up the pen and write some banger books when all this shit is over. Also, he fucking name drops its title. Only he would call it like that. Second, the beginning of the narration and the end of it. Yes, it was told by Clive, so it's directly from the book or something, I don't know. Third, do you see this? The curse stopped here. With magic gone now, the curse should be gone with it. Also, you can be only partly petrified too, like Sid was. Fourth, and probably the most important point which makes me so fucking mad, Clive. He is a character searching for self-love and learning that he is allowed to enjoy and live life for himself. It would be a blunder, a shame from a narrative standpoint that Clive would just die like that. His character arc would not be complete, like seriously, what are we talking about? Fifth, Jill only broke down crying because it was her first emotional reaction to Mitya and presence of Ifrit going pew. But upon a few minutes later, she is looking hopeful at the sunrays. We don't really know what Mitya is or what it means that it turned its power off. Some say it's because Jill's wish was granted or a symbol for magic and origin. Some kind of thing from Ultima, I don't know. Or that Jill's wish was not granted, which I don't think makes really sense. Also the side quests. Jill says that the dawn and sunrise is always a symbol for Clive coming to her. 6. Torgal. Look at him. This boy knows. He's not looking down and is not whimpering like when Sid was dying, for example. In my opinion, these howls are definitely not some morning howls, but rather come back the fuck home, Clive howls. 7. I don't have points anymore, but do you see this? Come on, please. This isn't just copium, maybe a little bit, but I really think, and a lot of other people think, Clive is certainly not dead. It would really not make sense to let Clive die like that. All this game is, all this game's point, and all of Clive's character arc and motivation is to create a world that is worth living in it. To let Clive finally live for himself, to achieve peace for himself. How self-sacrifice fucking sucks, and so on. Clive is alive. And if you don't think so, I will do some things to you. This game is not perfect. I definitely have some problems with it, also story-wise, but also gameplay-wise, but it absolutely is an amazing game. I love Clive so much. Like really, holy shit, I love him. And some scenes of the game will still stick in my head for sometimes, or even forever. The music, bro, the music, holy shit, the music, dude. Also, I think that the first 3 hours are really some of the most intense gaming hours I've ever experienced. It was stressful as fuck. I rarely ever felt those emotions recently, since I feel like I consume way too much. And don't appreciate the things that I consume like I did a few years back. But this game really made me feel shit again. I got so many goosebumps, I cried at the ending, and man, it was amazing. Okay, don't forget to sub and like. Keep your head up.